in other events.
Good point. Bolt just walking down the track, lane 3, that's the one he will occupy for around 10 seconds. Main opposition, well, perhaps Kamar Hyman of Cayman Islands, who ran 9.95 last year for a national record. Jobodwana of South Africa won the World University Games title at both 100 metres and 200 metres. He'll go in lane 9. But all eyes really, of course, on this man, the great man, Usain Bolt, with no less than 6 Olympic gold medals, 5 World Championship gold medals to his credit already in his career. 26 years of age, could be just about coming into his prime. There's Hyman, Cayman Islands man, 10.02 this year, 9.95 last year. Strong Caribbean feeling to this race, with the first 4 lanes occupied by Caribbean athletes. Giant screen in the centre of the stand, the opposite side of the arena from the home straight, showing Bolt. Masses of cameras pointing at the track. Everyone getting ready for their first glimpse of this superstar of the world of track and field athletics. Usain Bolt going in lane 3 in heat 7 of the 100 metres. So I'll be introduced to the crowd very shortly. Here we come. Oh, just a little touch to the head this time, not the full act. Or will we? Here we come, here we come. Thanking the crowd for their support. Fairly subdued. Kamar Hyman will be on Bolt's right-hand side in lane 4. 9.95, Cayman Islands record holder. Three from the Caribbean, 2 from Asia, 2 from Africa. So Cirillo of Trinidad and Tobago, Bolt of Jamaica, Hyman, Cayman Islands, Gittins, Barbados, Kofi, Ivory Coast, Satwapo Raman, Indonesia, Yamagata of Japan, and Jobodwana, South Africa. Usain Bolt running here in lane 3 of heat 7 of the 100 metres. A round of applause. Now quiet for the start. Oh, there was a twitch there by Kamar Hyman next to Bolt. So maybe we'll have our first disqualification of these championships. Very definite twitch, which could obviously be the sort of thing that sets off other runners in the field. And in fact, the reaction time's up on our computer showing minus 0.197 for Kamar Hyman in lane 4. It's a pretty clear case, it looks to me.
In a way, it's understandable, I suppose, if you're starting in the lane next to Usain Bolt, you know you've got to get away quickly to give yourself a chance.
Well, there are first 3, of course. Yeah. You could say the other way is to ignore it, but we've lost Hyman. So that's the second best in the race out, and really it shouldn't have been too much of a problem for him to qualify. Should have forgotten about Bolt, run his own race.
Yeah, exactly. It's disappointing, really. And he'll be kicking himself because, as you say, Peter, the first 3 to go through, you've got to let Bolt go. Concentrate on your own race, really. Trying to beat him out the blocks, not a good thing. But he's not that fast at the blocks anyway. But it's in the last 50 metres or so that this man really comes into his own. still one less to worry about as far as he's concerned.
So heat 7 of the men's 100 metres. We've had the first full start of these championships with Kamar Hyman, the Cayman Islands record holder, disqualified from lane 4. So an empty lane outside this man, Usain Bolt, who goes in lane 3. It's Cirillo of Trinidad, Bolt, Jamaica, then a gap, then Gittins of Barbados, Coffee, Ivory Coast, Satwapo Raman of Indonesia, Yamagata of Japan, and Jomadwana of South Africa. Well, Bolt's away, not quite as quickly as Cirillo inside him, but here's the big man getting into his stride now. Gittins of Barbados chasing him, the rest of the field are chasing him. Bolt's easing through, Bolt wins it. Then in the middle we've got Gittins, we've got Jomadwana and Yamagata over on the near side. Did all that he needed. It wasn't especially quick, but 10.07 is no slouch into a slight headwind of 0.4 metres per second. Did all that he needed, as we expected. Steve?
Yeah, I mean, he was almost in cruise control, as we said early on. Just do all he has to do to go through. We won't see much of the big man's performances, I don't think, until he goes into the other rounds. But that was almost a casual training run for him, really. Look at this, look. Look at the relaxation. The length of leg stride as well. He's a very tall man. He can relax and still go at a speed that most other athletes find very difficult to obtain.
Well, Bolt rewarded with a time of 10.07, going through to the semi-final with him. Jomadwana of South Africa and Gittins of Barbados. Yamagata of Japan, 10.21, will just miss out.
Well, semi-finals tomorrow, I think we'll see the true Usain. He's having a look at the replay, I think, just to see how he looks.
He was coasting from 40 metres.
The IAAF World Championships is brought to you by
Connect, explore and engage now. Only at Courts, bringing value home.